When we think about souvenirs, the usual items that come to mind are trinkets like keychains, magnets, and postcards. While these are nice reminders of the places we've visited, they don't always capture the full essence of a destination. For those who want something more unique, something that tells a deeper story, collecting unusual souvenirs can be a truly rewarding experience. In this video, we'll explore a list of fascinating and unusual souvenirs you can collect from your travels, adding both charm and authenticity to your collection. 1. Local spices and herbs. One of the most vibrant ways to bring a piece of a destination home is through its flavors. Local spices and herbs not only transport your senses back to the place you visited, but can also enhance your cooking. Whether it's saffron from Morocco, chili peppers from Thailand, or lavender from Provence, these aromatic souvenirs hold the essence of the region. Many spice markets, particularly in countries like India, Turkey, or Egypt, offer small, colorful bags of freshly ground spices that you can easily carry home. Plus, they often come in beautiful, handcrafted bags or containers, adding to the souvenir's charm. 2. Vintage postcards. While postcards may seem cliché, collecting vintage ones can be a much more unusual and enriching experience. Old postcards, especially those from earlier eras, offer a glimpse into the past. They show how a place looked decades ago and often feature stunning artwork or photographs that reflect the cultural influences of the time. Some postcards are also collectible because of the artist or photographer who created them. You can find them in antique shops, flea markets, or specialized stores in areas known for their history. Not only do these postcards act as unique souvenirs, but they also tell a fascinating story about the evolution of a place. 3. Handmade local art and crafts. When traveling, especially to rural or traditional destinations, keep an eye out for local artisans creating beautiful handmade goods. From pottery in Italy to woven baskets in Africa, handmade crafts often have a deeper cultural significance and reflect the traditions of the area. Rather than buying mass-produced items, supporting local artists by purchasing their work ensures that you're taking home something genuinely unique. These items may be anything from colorful woven rugs in Mexico to intricate wood carvings in Indonesia. These handcrafted treasures serve as beautiful and meaningful mementos of your travels. 4. And rocks or natural elements. One of the most unusual and personal souvenirs you can collect is something from nature itself. Sand from a beach, a pebble from a remote hiking trail, or even a piece of driftwood can serve as a tactile reminder of the places you visited. However, when collecting natural elements, it's important to be respectful of the environment and local laws. Some countries prohibit removing certain natural resources, like sand or rocks, to preserve their landscapes. Always ensure that you're not taking something that could harm the environment or violate local regulations. If done responsibly, collecting a small piece of nature can become a deeply meaningful way to remember your travels. 5. Coins or currency notes. Another interesting and often overlooked souvenir is money itself. Coins and banknotes from different countries can serve as both a functional and symbolic memento of your travels. Some travelers make it a goal to collect one coin or a banknote from every country they visit. In addition to being a practical souvenir, currency can represent the economy, history, and culture of a place. Older or commemorative coins and notes can be particularly valuable, as they often feature historical figures, landmarks, or cultural motifs that are specific to the country's identity. 6. Local perfumes or fragrances. Fragrances have a unique ability to evoke powerful memories, and what better way to remember a place than through its signature scent? Many destinations, particularly those with a rich history in perfumery, offer local scents that capture the essence of the region. In France, you can find bespoke perfumes in the south of France, while the Middle East is known for its luxurious oud and rose-based fragrances. These scents are often made from native plants, flowers, and oils that can only be found in specific regions. Bringing home a perfume or essential oil crafted from these local ingredients will not only evoke memories of your travels but also offer a personal and rare souvenir. 7. Local music instruments or vinyl records. For music lovers, collecting local instruments or vinyl records is a fascinating way to connect with the culture of a place. In many parts of the world, traditional instruments are handmade and have centuries of history behind them. Whether it's a ukulele from Hawaii, a sitar from India, or a balafon from West Africa, each instrument holds a story and represents the music traditions of the region. Some travelers even look for vinyl records of local music, which can offer a deep dive into the musical landscape of a place. These unique souvenirs allow you to experience the soul of the country long after you've returned home. 8. Street art or graffiti pieces. In urban areas, street art often reflects the energy and culture of a city. While it's not always easy or legal to take pieces of street art home, some cities have a thriving market for legal street art memorabilia. For example, in cities like Berlin or New York, you can find prints or original works of street artists that reflect the local vibe. Collecting street art as a souvenir is a great way to support the local art scene while bringing home something that's vibrant, modern, and unique. Just make sure that what you're purchasing is legal and doesn't infringe on the artist's rights. 9. Unusual local foods or edible souvenirs. When we think of edible souvenirs, we usually think of chocolates or packaged snacks, but some regions have much more unusual offerings. In Japan, for example, you might find exotic teas or traditional sweets, while in Scandinavia, you could pick up a jar of cloudberry jam or a bottle of aquavit. Similarly, in the Mediterranean, you can find rare olive oils, vinegars, and preserves. These edible souvenirs not only taste delicious but also allow you to experience the local food culture in a more personal way. Just make sure that the items are allowed to be imported into your home country, especially if they're perishable. 10. Clothing or textiles. While clothing might seem like a typical souvenir, collecting unique textiles can be an unexpected way to bring home a part of your travels. Look for handmade scarves, shawls, or textiles that showcase local patterns, weaving techniques, and colors. In places like India, Peru, and Morocco, you can find intricate hand-woven fabrics that carry cultural significance. These textiles often tell a story, whether it's through their design, the materials used, or the techniques passed down through generations. You might even find a tailor in Thailand or Vietnam who will create a custom-made garment for you, using locally sourced fabrics. Conclusion. Travel is all about collecting experiences, and what better way to do that than through unusual souvenirs that truly represent the places you visited. The most meaningful souvenirs often come from the places you least expect. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos that are all about spreading the right message and creating positive, safe content. See you in the next one.